This is the Reason to Doubt podcast.
Welcome back. First pod of the year. You are tuned in to the Reason to Doubt podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment, leave a like, share, all that good shit. And if you listen to us on Apple Podcasts, make sure you hit a 5-star rating and share it with a friend, man, that you tuned in to Reason to Doubt. First pod of the year. Same old. If you don't know me, I am Jay Sims. And to the left of me, we got
Juice, don't know how to chill, bought all the juice. I can tell you love a profit.
Juice. To the right of me, we got
Look at his kicks, look at his car. All I say is
Joe Jack.
Big Joe Jack in the building.
To the right of him, we got KD, a.k.a. Fresh 60. And shout out to our brother DJ Stino, Mr. Be Yourself himself, not here right now. He may make a surprise entry. Who knows, man? Shout out to everybody that's just now tuning in. If it's your first time ever rocking with Reason to Doubt, welcome. Our day ones, you know it's always love with y'all.
Always.
But this is 2026. We trying to bring in the new year right. Reason to Doubt, we back like we never left. I just want to welcome all our new listeners to the channel, man.
It's going to be our year. You know everybody say that every year. I really feel like that, though. It's going to be 26. It's going to be the year we go up. I'm just going to speak that into existence, put that energy in the universe.
For sure, man. This being the first episode of the year, that's what we're going to get into. We're going to talk about things we're going to get into this year as Reason to Doubt. We're going to talk about some things that's happening in the culture, but Reason to Doubt, this is a podcast where we're giving our opinion on what's going on in the world, the way we see it, and just giving our takes on everything, man.
I'm going to the gym when we leave here.
Oh, shit.
We'll get into that.
Finna get into the gym and everything.
Anything y'all want to say to the people before we get into it, though? The 2026?
I want to thank everybody that been, like you said, everybody been rocking with us from day one. Everybody that came out. Last year was a big year for us. Everybody that came out to all our events, you know. Everybody that support the brand, the Camp Jack hoodie season, they've been rocking with me heavy, showing me mad love. Website on the way. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. And just gratitude, man. Happy to be here too, man. We lost a lot of people along the way, man. It's always a blessing to see a new year for sure.
For sure. Round of applause for everybody that made it to 2026. If you're watching this and you listen to this, you here with us, I mean, that's a blessing. A lot of people, like he said, didn't make it. We lost a lot of people. We've been losing people over the year. 2025, I feel like we went through that. 2025 got up out of here like it had somewhere to be. So
shout out to A-Jack locked up. He'd be home this year. Shout out to EJ. I talked to EJ the other day. He said toilet paper, you could sand a car with that shit.
Jill, yeah.
Cuz said for real, man. It wouldn't like he didn't laugh or nothing. Like, man, you can sand. He's like, you got to wet the toilet paper before you use it. Said you can sand a car with that shit.
Damn.
I say, damn. That is not where you want to be, man. So everybody's locked up, come home and stay home.
For sure. Juice, you got anything?
Man, I'm just looking forward to the new year. Looking forward to see what we accomplish. Like you said, last year was a great year for us. I feel like we're gonna triple that. Probably, just production overall. 2025 was a good year for me. I became a father.
First time dad.
That was my biggest
My nigga's a
accomplishment.
father.
Yeah, so
A father.
last 6 months, that's been a been a transition, but it's been a great feeling. Something that I'm glad I'm able to experience it. So looking forward to that. You know what I'm saying, and seeing them grow and just build them.
Man, I just think 2025 was a great year for us. I use 2025 as to learn. Just sit back and try to study the game, study the moves we need to make. And like I said, it was one of our biggest years, if not the biggest year. And I feel like we left a lot on the table. Like it's so much stuff that we didn't do, but it's so much stuff we did. So I just took 2025 just to get our ducks in a row, and now we're ready to go. Locked and loaded, man. Shout out to Trey Shotton. He gonna have a big year with us this year. So we are already planning out the year some. So, man, I feel like Reason That Weekend going to be bigger than it's ever been this year. The events. I got an idea. Well, not an idea. We'll make the announcement whenever it's ready, but the live shows, they're going to be on a different level this year. We're going to do more than one live show this year for sure. A lot of them. So just get ready for that. But like I said, 2026 gonna be a big year, man. So first thing with 2026, did y'all hear Uncle Murder 2025 wrap up? Y'all know Uncle Murder be doing
do one every year. Yeah. It's long.
Oh yeah, it's hella long. But let's just listen to a little bit of it, man. Just see where Murder was taking us, man. You know how Murder, he give us one record a year. Let's just, y'all ready for Uncle Murder, Tony Yayo podcast? The crazy part is he didn't even have to throw no sauce on it. He was just saying what happened.
Made it rhyme a little bit.
So,
I don't know how I missed that.
You got a line, dude.
Uncle Murder, that's what he do, man. It's a whole thing. They was saying only time he pop out is to do the wrap up every year and stuff like that.
To it too.
Oh yeah.
17 minutes of the wrap up.
What's her name did something like that? She be doing a girl from Wildin' Out, the white chick.
Justina Valentine.
Yeah, she had did something similar to that.
Yeah, I mean, Joe Budden podcast, they was on there debating about it. Like, you could tell Joe Budden probably a little salty because every year, no matter what, Uncle Murder gonna have a couple of lines with Joe Budden.
Got some Joe lines.
But like, Joe Budden was trying to listen to like unbiased, but then he got to like, man, he only do this shit he only do it once a year. Like, this nigga don't rap the other year, shit like that. I feel like he be with 50, doing tour with 50 and shit like that. I mean, if this is something they want from him. It ain't like people don't want it. Like, I'm looking, this shit got 650,000 views in 2 days, so if people anticipate
It's entertaining, man.
Why not do it?
And if you've been doing it, you know he's gonna do it, so you might as well get prepared for it.
I am interested in see Uncle Murder on a podcast, though, because that nigga don't give a fuck about nothing. So, that could be entertaining, man. But y'all check that out, man. I thought we just play some of that. So, all right. Here go a thing that bothered me, man. Reason about sports a little bit. Reason we all know like college sports, the NIL shit is like this shit is crazy. So just today, he played today. He was the 30th pick in the NBA draft. And played a couple games in the NBA, played in the G League, wasn't on shit. So he transferred to Baylor. He got drafted to the NBA, then he went back to school, went to Baylor. And he just played this year. In this NBA draft.
25.
Yeah. That's cool. Y'all cool with that? What's y'all feelings about this? Just
No, it's out of line. It's the transfer thing. The transfer portal is already kind of crazy, and Then they made another portal from the league back to the, transfer. Because a lot of people that don't know, I got to talk like people don't know. Everybody ain't really into sports like that. So you used to be able to, you'll go to a school and commit to the school, and then a lot of times you'll play there. A lot of times your transfer is like from a smaller school to a bigger school, or you'll transfer from a big school to another big school, depending on, like the other players on the team. You might not get that much playing time for said school, so you'll transfer. Now you got people then you make it. Like the whole idea is to go to the league. It's the highest level, and then when you make it, you there. Now they allowing people to go back to school after you made it. That's crazy.
They allow you to stay in school for an extra amount of a long time.
All of that.
They saying that JUCOs no longer count against your 4 years. Junior colleges and stuff like that no longer count.
Nope.
But no longer count against your 4 years as far as
eligibility.
So, you
got 8 years.
You got grown men out
You
here.
might got 9, because what if you 4 then
I
red
got 3
shirt?
years left in the thing. I got 3 years of eligibility.
Talking about Beck, quarterback for Miami. He was on them 22 Georgia championship teams. He was on those teams in 21, so he's 26 now, and he's still playing quarterback in college for the. That shit crazy.
I think they got to get a hold on it. They got to figure something out, but I'm not that mad at it, man. I'm like, shit. Remember when like Jay-Z was like, man, we getting all the money, pay me back for what they did to the Cold Crush. Like all the shit that bogus shit they did back in the day. Like when I was in school, you transferred and you had to sit out a whole year. Was all type of shit. The coaches could leave and get a max contract somewhere else and coach the next year. It shit wasn't fair.
You couldn't transfer into the same conference.
Yeah, like it just now it's. I mean, it is crazy. It just showed like a lack of commitment. Like people just. You going to a new school every year. So it is stuff that got to get adjusted, but I'm not like.
It's being abused. I feel like.
I'm cool with all the stuff within if you in college. Like I think it's crazy when they get all these extra years, but I mean that is what it is. But the part about going to the league and coming back, I ain't with that part. I don't like that part at all.
I feel like they used to. That's why you wasn't supposed to be able to talk to agents and stuff like that, but they considered you a professional.
Yeah.
So once you get drafted into the NBA, you are no longer a collegiate athlete. You're a professional. So you shouldn't be able to.
Hold on. Once you start paying a collegiate, he's not.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
They professionals now.
That's where the rule. I mean, that's where the salt came in the game. That they're giving collegiate athletes money, but
so okay. Say that the same cat that we talking about. He played good in college. Now he was the 30th pick last year. Now he gonna be the number 5 pick this year.
No, you can't get drafted. You can't get drafted.
That's what I'm saying. So what's the purpose of it?
Whoever still get picked up.
Whoever either
he on that team though. He's still on that team.
I was about to say whoever drafted him, they got his rights to it. Like Zach Randolph did basically this. Zach Randolph got drafted by the Knicks. He decided to go back to school for his senior year, and then when the next year he just went to the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Because they got your draft right. Larry Bird did the same thing too. It's just, I mean, it's way different now. I mean,
but never actually played though.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's different. But that's what I'm saying. Niggas won't get redrafted.
Okay,
but it's just
that's the part I was unclear about. Like, what do you just go back into the draft, shit like that?
It's a lot of things they're gonna have to just revamp. They're gonna have to change the way people age limit or something like that. I'm joking, but I really do got like if they take away my JUCO shit, I really got 3 years left. I'm way too old, but imagine if I was 28 or something like that. The saddest part I think is kids don't like high school kids don't got a chance.
Yeah.
Like, cause
like the number 1 player in the state.
Even if you're number 1 player in the state, I might give this high school kid a scholarship, but if I'm a college coach, I might go get this nigga that's playing in the G League.
For sure. Or
that's 23.
One of them. I forgot what head coach who said that, but he said, why would I want to take a chance on a high school
Rick
kid?
Pitino.
Yeah. Why would I want to take a chance on a high school kid when I can draft another 23-year-old
And I know what he
a little
about.
bit mature? He understand, college basketball. He understand what he's supposed to be doing. So, I mean, it's a no-brainer. But I say you got to be exceptionally good at coming out of high school where you have a chance to get drafted.
I think it's a good thing too. I think the people that's like them true one and done is gonna like kind of stand out, because if you ain't like that, you're not getting no scholarship to go to college, like out of high school. You know what I'm saying? They can go on all JUCOs, or they're gonna just go to they can transfer portal. They're gonna go to somebody that was already on the D1.
That might turn up the JUCOs though, so you're gonna have a bunch of dogs at JUCO. You know what I'm saying? Who was
I think it's gonna turn up overseas.
overseas?
I think
Yeah.
so.
I
mean, that's always already been an avenue.
football. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
what I'm
football,
speaking
yeah.
on. Like,
But I don't think it matters. I don't think they tripping like that in football that much.
they transfer like a motherfucker.
But it's
They're
just
transferring, but it's not the element of the pro thing.
because they still got structure. You still got to play 2 years and play football.
College.
That's what I don't know. I don't want it to go to that. I wanted you to be able to probably go straight out of high school, because I just think I think it's some racist shit that they be having niggas in the NFL and the NBA like, yo, you can't play until requirements, and ain't nothing else in the world where you gotta have requirements like that. So that's why. But it's just when they was doing it, like people think they gonna miss out on the player, so they just drafting all the high school kids, and a lot of them wasn't ready.
A lot of them didn't pan out.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like you got the number 5 pick, and it's like you looking at J.R. Smith, and he averaging 40 in high school, and so people were just drafting everything. So I don't know, man. We ain't got the answers, but I just thought that was interesting. People doing that shit, man.
I think it go back to what you said at the beginning. It's kind of teaching the kids the wrong shit. Like you don't really. Same thing with sports, music, and everything. Like you really don't have to be committed to nothing. Like it's just like a free fall. You ain't got to be loyal. You ain't got to be committed. Like you could just go wherever the wind blow you, or wherever is a better situation. It's almost like you in a relationship. Like shit be looking greener, grass be looking greener, so you could just go over there. Like just stay down with your team.
Man, I seen
Stay loyal.
A player for I want to say Oklahoma State. Could be wrong, but I'm almost 90% sure it's Oklahoma State. He in a transfer portal, but they just got a new coach, so now he got a visit at the school he already at. So he at Oklahoma State, but he got a 2-day visit that's like, because you got to list your official visit. He got a 2-day official visit listed at Oklahoma State just so he can meet with the new coach to see if like we can drum up possibly stay.
He can promise you some stuff.
But also like Sim said, you got the coaches that can just move however they want to move. So what if, I know it's some type of conversation, but what if I commit to this school not knowing that this coach is about to leave, and then I should be able to weigh my options after that, because that was the only reason I was coming to the school.
But even that, that's definitely a component to it. But even then, when what Sam was talking about before the rules changed, I remember when stuff like that was happening, like coaches was leaving and people was finna go off to a school. Now it wasn't guaranteed, but a lot of times the NCAA was granting people releases and stuff like that, or like special transfers where they can play right away and stuff like that. Like so that's definitely a reason, but it ain't as much reason to be just allowing all this type of shit to go on.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the NCAA so dirty, man. Like, that's good for them, man. Like, I feel like they just been doing. I think it's something that they got to work out with the G League and the college. I feel like college could be lit if they do this shit right. I feel like it could be the G League, and college could be like the minor league of basketball, and ain't nobody gonna stop watching the NCAA tournament or anything like that. It's just had that shit like baseball, like really got a minor league, and I feel like it'd be better than baseball minor league because people actually want to see these young players play. So I feel like this shit could be fixed. It's gonna take some time. We're gonna stay in sports. One thing I just want to point out something. Why y'all think the media don't fuck with Jaylen Brown, the Celtics?
I feel like that shit he was
player of
years ago.
player of the month. They had the player of the month in the East was Jaylen Brunson. Player of the month in the West was SGA. In every statistic, Jaylen Brown numbers was better than Jaylen Brunson. They winning percentage of the month. He averaged more rebounds. I think he averaged like 2 more points, around the same in assists.
Yeah, and they think they like third in the conference or something. Yeah. I forgot exactly what he did, but he ruffled some feathers a couple years ago. Yeah. It was like it had something to do with
Stephen A. Smith.
No, it was like some type of racist stand or something. I forgot exactly what
he speak up on a lot of things.
He speak up on a lot of controversial topics.
They snubbed him for the Olympics. He had stuff to say.
But they snubbed. I feel like something that happened before then. They snubbed him, I think, because of that.
He spoke out about Nike. How Nike wasn't rocking with him. He been ruffling feathers since he first came to the league, though. Because when Jaylen Brown came to the league, he didn't even get an agent. Basically, like
he didn't go to the proper channels.
Like Jaylen Brown is like a genius, and like
Cal Berkeley.
Like he could have did anything he wanted to do. Like he like a natural genius. So he like outsmarted the game. Like if I'm a lottery pick, it's only so much I can make with my contract. It's only like it's a set thing. Why would I get an agent to take it? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And now he's made people smarten up because SGA before he signed his max deal, he fired all his agents because it's like I'm about to get the max deal. It's nothing to negotiate. You don't have to negotiate nothing for me, so why would I have an agent taking
set in stone
5%, you know what I'm saying, 10% or something. So I just think there's a lot of things with Jaylen Brown.
I know they were salty.
They seen them dollars. They were spending them dollars.
What?
Already.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to let you go. It ain't personal.
They caught a contract.
Who just signed next
Tell
week,
them to
bro?
stop building the house. Yeah.
But that's the thing about America, though. Like whenever you don't do what you supposed to do,
No, what they think.
you're supposed to do. Like soon as you got, nigga, get your shit together, get in line. As soon as you don't get in line, you become almost like blacklisted. But the thing about it is, when you can hoop, you can hoop.
Yeah, I just want to bring that to attention, man. I'm not one of the people that think Jaylen Brown is better than Jason Tatum, but that's like an argument. People always it's kind of slighting Jaylen Brown. I think him bringing attention to it and him being outspoken because he said it like, shout out to them, they didn't have a better month than me, and then he responded 50 the next game. So it's like, I think they gonna get it. I think
You know, get him out of there.
no, I don't think they're gonna be able to
Shut him up.
to be biased. It's gonna be too blatant. Cause he ain't did nothing to like the mass. So like when Kyrie was doing certain things, they painted the narrative and people fell for it. Oh, people hate Kyrie, and people went for it. Jaylen Brown ain't really did nothing where people gonna really turn against him. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be a lot of people calling it out like, man, why y'all not giving him a fair shake?
They send that white woman at him.
He ain't going.
They send that white woman at him, dude.
He in Boston too?
He ain't going.
He's smarter than that.
Like he's smarter than that. Yeah. I don't feel like he's going.
That wiggle. No, too warm.
He ain't gonna do it. Something just keep your eye on now. Moving along. So, this happened on Christmas, right? Something I got excited about because I like when rappers have a problem with each other instead of like tweeting and making memes and trolling. I like when niggas rap.
What rappers supposed to do?
So, the Let's Rap About It podcast, Mano, Jim Jones, Fab, Dave East got a podcast called Let's Rap About It. 50 Cent, troll of the century, was trolling, had something to say about them. And they all rapped on little freestyles on 50 Cent beats. Shout out to all them brothers. I'm a fan of all them brothers' music.
And all rap.
All of them could rap. Only one verse that really that we really give a fuck about though.
Yeah. Whoa. 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 Look. I'm a top shotter who drop dollars and pop collars. If you ain't talking about top dollar, do not holler. Niggas can't move us, but nah, we not squatters. They mad cause we fly and niggas cannot swat us. Get it toe to head from bottom to top's Prada. Them window shoppers ain't really gon' cop nada. My dog told me give him the word and shots follow. I let him off the leash like Nino's Rockwaller. You know I got power, your shorty got hot shower. Catch her tryna leave like Tasha shot Lala. The bitch not Mala and nigga you not Allah. Y'all both meet the creator, his first name not Tyler. The blick like a magic stick, yo top walla. Roof going, Dre and Snoop in a drop collar. Screaming let me ride, them youngins got diabolic. They will leave your whip leaning like they pop hydraulics. None of my ops valid, they singing the cops ballads. None of them want beef, they ordered a chopped salad. Cause how the fuck you niggas got brolic but not solid and be tryna pull cars like we don't got wallets? Like how do niggas not in the jungle talk to Wallace? How is these grown ass men acting childish? How is these bum ass niggas speaking with stylists? When I was so fly, it made my bitch a stylist. They can't stop us from scoring, they gotta foul us. Can't stop us from scoring. Hey, we met at a pop gala, I call her the top scholar. She come and drop knowledge like she from a top college.
That nigga.
Snap.
That nigga got the holler, the baller, the dollar, the baller. I feel like Fab be wanting, like he kind of be wanting that niggas be playing with Fab. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a thing.
Underrated for sure.
Play with Fab and shit. But Fab is a
snapper.
Rapper. Like even with how you see even with all this shit that's happening, 50 is now he beefing with Papoose and all that shit.
Yeah,
he didn't say nothing. Like he's like, nah, I'm kind of cool.
That's how you know he's smart though.
The 50, he the, like you said, troll of the century, but he ain't really stupid though. No. It was one of them things where it's like, I beat your ass though. Like he got money, so that's his I beat your ass.
Yeah.
I got more money than you niggas. That's it. But you can't out rap a motherfucker though.
Yeah, and it's like even okay, you got more money than Fab, okay. But if I'm 25, 30 million up and like, okay, you might got 100 million. I'm cool. Like,
I ain't broke.
You really can't talk to me. You can't little boy me like, cause maybe I don't want to do the shit you doing or, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. Like, so it's just, I think it's a good, that's a good thing. I don't think 50 gonna rap back or none of that shit, but it's just good to see Fab like.
He probably shouldn't.
No.
I don't think it would hurt. I don't think it could hurt him.
He can't out rap Fab.
He can't out rap a lot of niggas he rapped against though. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't out rap Kiss. He couldn't out rap Cam. There's a lot of niggas he couldn't out rap, but I mean, he tried the shit.
Probably should lay that.
It's interesting. Then 50 was saying something about them being behind on their renters.
Yeah, like that's what he's saying. Like he said they was squatting in the spot and all that shit.
50 an asshole.
You know what's so funny about that though too? That's Jim Jones' spot though. Like, so maybe Jim was behind. Like, what the fuck? They gotta hold Jim down. Yeah. But they probably thinking like, damn, fuck Jim got this. I don't know.
Bro, you ain't paying your bills.
Damn. But I think all that shit kind of bit 50 in the ass because it was like he was so bold. Like I'll buy y'all shit and stuff like that. And it's just like
good.
You can't even do that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you just
a good question. A good conversation everybody having is like, how do y'all feel about 50 doing all the trolling or attacking like other black men? It's entertaining, like, but I feel like that shit is petty as hell. Super petty.
I'm kind of like, I'm gonna say I'm in between on it because some days I find that shit, funny, depending on what it is.
I find most of it entertaining, period.
Yeah, but it's just like, sometimes it's like, all right, man.
Like that documentary is top tier. despite how you feel about Puff, that's not the point. You know what I'm saying? Like Fab said, like kicking a nigga while he down and shit. You know, like that shit is, you know, for our culture, I don't think that's tight. That's just my opinion.
I agree.
I think a lot of shit 50 be doing is whack. But I'm a fan of 50 too. Like, I don't agree with a lot of that shit. I mean, I'm different. We be on the internet, we be having fun and we doing shit. I'm not a fan of trolling and shit though. Like that's not really nothing
It's messy.
I'm on. Like, I don't really like when niggas just be dissing niggas for no reason. Like, I think that type of shit is hate. I don't really
corny.
I feel like, if somebody say something about you, you got all the right to say something about them. Or if you don't like something, just have it be valid. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like 50, he kind of just be attacking
Anybody.
But he attack niggas that he feel like he be bullying niggas.
Cripple, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't be really, not saying he
Big
won't.
bully.
Not saying he won't come at nobody that you come back, but he attack niggas that don't be wanting no smoke. He know ain't gonna say nothing back. And then it's like he's shooting, he be hiding his hand too. Cause it depends on how people like the person he go at. Cause when he go at somebody, he might go at a female or something, and then the internet likes that person. They be like, hold up. And he'll be like, oh, I wasn't saying nothing like that. He'll try to like, you know what I'm saying? He'll pull back a little bit. I don't know. I just take all that shit for entertainment. Like, even with the Puff Doc and all that shit, like, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, society let him get away with it for so long. It's just like, it is what it is. Now, I feel like if he would have been, when he first started that trolling, even though he been doing it in some form since he came out, but it's like, if it didn't hit at first, he would have been stopped. But it's just like, he been getting away with this shit for so long. That's just who he is.
I just think it's like we already get attacked by, like, us as a culture. We already getting attacked in so many different directions.
Let's not
like,
shoot ourselves in the foot.
No, there shouldn't be no shit in the house.
But that's the thing about 50. 50 don't give a fuck about no culture, none of that shit. He never did. 50
that's the difference.
50 ain't no.
50 is just 50.
Yeah, like 50 don't care about no legends, none of that shit. Like, his first song ever, he dissed the whole industry. Like, 50 can care less about any of them, anybody though. Like, 50 is a different type of dude, man. I think though, one thing about 50 Cent that I say, I think all that 50 shit, because I was talking to somebody, I posted something today, 50 had a new song or something, he was featuring a song. I was like, oh, that's cool, but you ain't gonna say nothing to Fab. And there's a whole bunch of people like messing me like, oh, and they was saying like that 50, that boogeyman shit. Oh man, 50 don't want to end them niggas' careers and shit like that. That's like one of the biggest myths ever, that 50 just be ending niggas' careers. 50 ended Ja Rule and Murder Inc. 50 has beef with everybody else in the game. He has not ended one person's career. Half them niggas, after they beef with 50, they get bigger. Like him and Ross, when they beefed, Ross came out of that, he was the biggest ever after the 50 Cent beef. Like 50 done beef with Kanye, he done beef with Wayne, he done tried to beef with Jay, he done tried to, like, it ain't, you can't really name somebody that he ain't really tried to beef with. And
it's like when the nigga in the hood like beat the fuck out of somebody, everybody like, man, he be whooping niggas.
yeah, like, that's the
nigga.
He beat the fuck out of him. But like, now I ain't seen him whoop nobody.
No, and he will
He'll whoop somebody.
But he got a reputation that every time somebody come across him, he
crushing them.
And it's like, nah, like, it's just, that's how niggas look at 50. Like, when you
I
beef
seen
with 50,
dude kind of
it's
get
over.
with him a little bit.
Like, bro, who the fuck 50 just ended?
Ja Rule, it was,
Yeah, and even that, like, Ja Rule not broke.
he still getting some money.
Yeah, Ja Rule still, you know what I'm saying?
Touring overseas and shit.
No, he ended Murder Inc. He shut that shit down.
Yeah.
But it's like, all right,
Who
who he shut down? Young Buck or somebody like nigga?
Somebody that really wasn't, ain't
like,
have crazy emotion
that
in the
nigga
first
ain't-
place.
Like, he didn't stop nobody's shit, bro. Like, I think that's one of the biggest myths in hip hop that people just go with. It just sound like a good thing. You don't want to beef with 50 because no, like, I don't know if that's how that works. Like,
He will embarrass the fuck out you though. He'll dig up
He got
some
some
shit.
jokes. He has some jokes for you, but
He gonna do some research too.
whoever.
Niggas just need to learn how to start capitalizing on that shit. Like if you
But they do.
I know
Every
a lot of
time
them do.
he
I'm just
do,
saying, anybody that's questioning, like, should I go at this nigga? If you feel like going at this nigga, just be prepared.
But I think that's what Jim and them niggas did. They like, man, fuck this nigga. Like all the niggas dissed him in they freestyle, but Dave East. Dave East just grabbed some cool shit. He didn't really throw no direct shots at 50. But how y'all feel about that? I feel like if we sitting here on this podcast, we crew, and
one nigga don't
niggas shoot at Reason to Doubt, and we shooting back, and Sting like ain't shooting. Sting just man, but us four we shooting.
I mean, that's our brother, so we already kind of know that's his personality.
I'm not saying. I'm just using Sting because he's not sitting right here. I'm saying
Just anybody
we
part of the
shooting,
crew.
nigga, and somebody ain't shooting.
Blow that bitch, pause.
I ain't talking about Sting. No, because I actually feel like if we got into some internet back and forth, Sting to say something. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying. If
No,
you-
we
if
as
you wanted
one.
to.
I feel like all of us would say something. I'm just saying, what if somebody be like, "Oh, I'm cool, bro."
I'm true.
Yeah. Pops
I
tripping.
gotta kick him out the pod.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's how I feel. Like I feel like
You might be on
if
bones,
we shooting, we fucking shooting, fam.
Yeah. What do you say? No rice, no shit, no nothing, no nothing, nigga.
Champagne,
No nothing.
champagne, no rice.
Fuck you mean you don't want to shoot? I just feel like
Gun jam.
Yeah, I don't know.
Even if you like dude off Harlem Night, pop. Hey, blow that bitch.
Even if you say something, hey, you say throw your little stone.
Something.
Be cool.
you gotta get to laughing with us or something like that.
I
He
mean,
jokes.
you gotta throw a stone, man. You gotta throw a boulder when you look.
Do something.
Stone and
Yeah, we
all right,
gang.
man, I'm cool.
You got a problem with the pie, you got a problem with everybody.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's like
You think Dave G Unit on the low?
no, I think Dave probably like a fan of that nigga. Like you
Or
know,
just like on some
Dave younger than them
OG
niggas and shit.
type
Like
shit.
it's just like
He's one
man,
of my OGs.
super. I'm just on some neutral shit. Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't signed up for that type shit.
You could tell. I fuck with Dave East.
That's
so
his personality.
But I think Dave East one of them niggas where it's like he don't really know how to fake do that.
Oh, you're a gangster.
Yeah, like niggas don't really know how to fake kick it. Like I don't know how to troll and shit. Like you know what I'm saying. If I got a problem with a nigga, I got a real problem with a nigga.
Yeah.
I might see Tony Yayo and swing on him. Like
Some
if
shit
I see
like
him,
that, yeah.
I thought that's what we was doing.
I thought that, man, y'all looking at me like I'm tripping.
Relax.
So I'm just about to rap. Like all right, you know what I'm saying. Like.
Cause once I get active, it's
Like
like
Mano, Jim, y'all like that. Not saying they all won't get active either, but y'all kind of been in the game longer than me. Y'all know how this shit goes. This shit is funny. Y'all be having rap beefs. Y'all be going back and forth with niggas. Who you seen Dave East go back and forth with? And niggas be talking shit about Dave East. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen that nigga go back and forth with niggas, so.
That could be. He probably told
you
you,
can
hey,
look
man, I'm
at
gonna
it
drop a track, but I don't want to go too far because I don't know where this shit gonna go. We can't.
and I wouldn't take it too personal either because like you said, it ain't real beef.
Yeah.
So it's like
I just think I wouldn't even put the song out if we ain't all about to. I mean, we wouldn't have did that shit like that. If we all ain't about to really,
Cut up, yeah. We ain't finna go at it.
you know what I'm saying. But stay tuned. I want to see how this go, man. I'm gonna give my predictions of 2026. I wrote down some predictions. After I name mine, y'all give some too. I got a list. I got about 10 predictions that I think gonna happen in hip hop culture this year. All right. In 2026, Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole will all drop albums. In 2026, Andre 3000 will drop a rap album.
That's a reach right there. Go ahead, though.
These are my
Go
predictions.
ahead, man.
In 2026, Drake's album will be a top 3 Drake album.
so you saying this Drake's comeback year?
but people won't receive it like that because I think people still gonna be hating on Drake. But I think the album will be one of his best. DJ Khaled will drop an album and it will flop.
Damn. You do Khaled like that?
It's gonna happen. It's over. Jay-Z will drop a verse this year and it will be a meaningful verse. That's all he's gonna do though. Quavo and Offset will get back together and drop an album. Griselda will get back together. Westside Gun, Benny the Butcher, and Conway will get back together and drop an album. Stove Guy Cooks will drop his debut album, Goat Stamp, and he will be the first rapper out of that genre, that underground, gritty rap genre, to go mainstream. And the Clips will win Best Rap Album at the Grammys. Those are my predictions of the year. Y'all got anything?
I got a few. I'm going to say in 2026, an AI artist will have a #1 album. Because it's been a lot of weird shit going on. I see a lot of weird changes coming with this music. And let me see. Another Atlanta artist going to get in some more snitch shit. That's definitely coming in 2026.
It's going to be another rat in Atlanta?
Another rat in Atlanta. I don't know who it is, but it's coming. It's 12 months. That's a long time. It's the first two off the top of my head. I'm still cooking over here.
Still cooking?
Yeah. You ain't got nothing?
I ain't got nothing, man. I ain't got no prediction. Let me think.
I got 2026. Roddy Ricch finally dropping an album and it's gonna flop because of the energy that he put out. And is it, like you said, like Sam said, it might even be good, but people gonna receive it like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like he put the weird energy out there, like he's scared to drop it.
So it's just like,
so it's just gonna be, oh, it must be trash. Then people just gonna call it trash.
2026, the Jake Paul shit is over with. All the bringing in a major crowd, a major bag for his events, him fighting superstars and stuff like that. Hopefully that's over with in 2026. Hopefully that's over with.
Another prediction: the New York Knicks
not win.
Will go to the NBA Finals, but they're gonna lose.
They gonna get swept or they gonna just lose?
They're just gonna lose. I don't know who they're gonna lose to though.
OKC, Spurs,
Lakers.
Me being a Laker fan, I just can't.
Lakers.
I can't put nobody else above them.
Is they even on shit right now?
Yeah.
They okay. No, they above 500.
We top five. We top five in the West.
We where we need to be.
New York Knicks going to the finals though.
They balling like that?
Yeah, good team.
He's kind of weak too. Y'all ain't got no other predictions?
That was really a hope for me.
Boxing gonna be kind of light this year.
Yeah, so who gonna have the big fight this year?
No, I mean,
I got.
I think Bud gonna come back in about 9 months.
That's what I was gonna say.
Back in 2026.
2026.
Yes,
he finna take a little bit. He just
Bud was gonna fight. Bud was trying to fight.
He gonna come
Jake
back and
Paul.
get his biggest payday.
I was like, Bud was trying to fight Jake Paul.
Bud said he taking the whole year off.
Yeah, we all say that.
He going to a different spot each month.
That's what he said. Then he gonna run out of spots to go to.
Plenty spots.
And they gonna call with that $100 million.
He ain't even no kicker like that.
Oh, he be kicking.
He don't. No, he don't. He don't drink or smoke or nothing. He not no kicker.
He just had a. Never mind. You don't know.
2026, I got reason to doubt either getting a major cosign or a deal with a major company.
Ooh, that's funky right there.
I was about to
I
say.
didn't nobody think about that.
I was saving it for
all
last.
thought about
I was saving it for last, but Jack got it on point. Reason to doubt will be a major entity in this podcast game in 2026.
Yeah, man. 5, 6, 6.
It's gonna be a good clip.
6, 7 years. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was watching. Charlamagne. He was I can't think of my homegirl's name now.
Poor Minds.
Poor Minds. He was on Poor Minds, and that's what he was saying.
Waxy boy.
Yeah, that freaky ass boy. But that's what he was saying, man. He was like 6-7 years, you know what I'm saying? Like all that bullshit really filter out, and the people who supposed to be there really cut through, you know what I'm saying, and make their stamp. Like everybody was saying in the beginning of the podcast, we had some at 25, we had some highlights, and we really was cooking, you know what I'm saying, and things was really going our way. So I think this year we have really cut through. We're gonna keep up with the same, energy we had last year. Start with first thing first, probably with podcast fest in Atlanta. Back down there, probably be on stage. I'm manifesting that. We'll be on stage. We'll be part of the event, part of the venue.
Backstage, on stage,
yeah,
backstage,
on
all
stage.
that.
Chopping it up
After
like
party.
we supposed to be there. That type of stuff for sure.
That's a fact.
I seen Charlemagne say something about I think once people see, that's why it's always important to have a cameraman. Once people see our emotion, once people see the support that we have at all our parties, our shows and stuff like that. Because Charlemagne was saying like it ain't always about your following. A lot of people have a big following, but it's about
what you doing.
Putting asses in seats. You know what I mean? How many people gonna get up, get themselves together, drive somewhere to sit down and see you? Yeah. So I think people would be impressed. That's why we kind of be trying to get the people closest to us to come out. It's a lot of people. We got a lot of people to come out. It's a lot of people that don't and probably won't until we get really, really big. But I would bet my whole paycheck that if those people came out, they would be so impressed. Like they just don't know. And I'm not really mad at them for not knowing. I know Sims take it a little more personal than I do. It's just like it's hard to, when people don't know, it's hard to get them. And it's almost like, bro, I just like, you try to explain something to somebody, like, bro, just come look, come see it. Just come look at it, and then I don't have to explain it to you no more. But the thing about it, Sims take it personal because it's like, bro, you supporting me? Like, come. I said, come the fuck out. Just because I said so.
Wow, man. What y'all gonna be doing?
Because I said so. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I take that shit personal now. At first, I didn't. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I used to just kind of be like, shit, it is what it is. But, like, we was talking, all of us was talking in the chat maybe like a month or so ago. And I said something about somebody sharing something, and you made a good point. And you was like, but he commented on it, though. He said, you got homeboys that don't comment on it or don't share it or whatever like that. And I don't even know if I responded to you or not, but I really sat back and thought about that shit. Like, damn, he right. And then ever since then, I've been peeping that shit, and I just look at certain things. Like, it might be a random Monday. We might drop a clip. And niggas that I done knew my whole life, I go on their story, whatever, not even thinking.
And it don't cost nothing.
It don't cost nothing, but they just reposted some shit that the Shade Room posted or something.
Yeah,
like
or
that.
somebody else.
We just dropped a clip 20 minutes ago. They even might have liked it. Damn, man, just hit the arrow, throw that motherfucker up on your story real quick. I really then started to kind of pay attention to that type of shit now, which I say, really, before you said that shit to me, it really never dawned on me. Not to say I didn't give a fuck, but I never separated it in my mind. Now I'm just looking at that shit like, okay.
You know how I feel about it. It's like it's not even the fact that I get offended. I get offended by the people that I really got love for, and if they had an event, I'm going. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Like what type of event it is. Like I would come and support them if they was doing something like that. So those are the people I like really take offense by. People that, like I made a post and I said, if you know my mama and you're not at our live shows, I'm not really fooling with you. And I think that cut out a specific amount of people. Everybody don't know my mama, so that
I don't have the same expectations from you.
So it's like those people that were there, and at 2026, that's like I'm really kind of standing on that type of shit. Like it's a couple people that I thought about. They told me like Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and shit. I left them on red. Like I really ain't. You know what I'm saying? I take it personal, but it's like I ain't got no beef with them. And then it's just like, cause I really know that like this year is gonna be a very big year for us. We're gonna go to higher places. So we really can't fool with them people like that.
Yeah, when that time comes.
I think I look at those type of people a certain way because once, like I said, reason that we're gonna get a major cosign, but like if this motherfucker got to tell you that I'm tight for you to think I'm tight, you a lame. You weird. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not.
But you knew I was.
You knew I was that.
You knew it was good.
But you knew you had to wait for somebody else to say it.
So that's what make you a lame.
That's what make you a lame.
Yeah, man. But I'm just worried. I'm just thinking about the people that do support us, man. Like I'm thankful for all the supporters we have. And like I said, I think we gonna get like it's only gonna go up. Like y'all gonna get if you don't like Reason to Doubt, you ain't feeling what we doing, you gonna be sick of us this year, I promise you.
Rubbing it all in your face.
You gonna be sick of us, dog.
I'm glad because I'm not gonna lie, I've been thinking about that shit. Like I'm getting a little older now, and for the most part, I can say I'm like pretty humble and shit like that. And I've been thinking like, damn, when this shit really go through the roof for us, how I'm going? And I've been teeter-tottering, and now the teetered and tottered. I'm telling you, when this shit go where it's finna go, I'm on bullshit.
I feel like everybody need to pop their shit a little harder. Pause.
Respect the pause.
We respect the keep going, man.
I'm just saying everybody need to, we and not saying that we humble or too humble. It's just like
I think we too humble though.
I think
so.
Kind of are, but it's just like we don't really. I don't know. We them guys for real, and I say that in a humble way, you know. But like you said, if motherfucker already know, like yeah, he him. They just won't say it,
right? You
know what I'm saying? Or they won't treat you as such.
You know, I think
so. You gotta make them.
We talk about Charlamagne, man. Round of applause to Charlamagne and God.
M's. M&M's.
Re-up that deal with iHeartMedia, over $200 million, man. I think Charlamagne been getting it like that for a little minute, too. I think he just finally, his team or somebody was like, all right, man, let Forbes just talk about your shit a little bit. Because that dude, he is like a humble dude, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he really motivated by money. You know what I'm saying? I think he knows it's a necessity.
He's been having money for a minute.
It's just like, but if you listen to Charlamagne's story, man, Charlamagne did something that niggas wouldn't do. When Charlamagne first got on Wendy Williams, he worked for Wendy Williams for 2 years for free. It was an opportunity. Like, you know, the opportunity is worth more than money. Niggas wouldn't have did that shit. Motherfuckers will work for a year. Niggas will go viral and think they supposed to be rich. They don't look at opportunity and see what they can make out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like
the relationships and stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Go back to going to
ain't
get
the
the
same thing
cheesecake.
as walking to get a cheesecake. She gave him real opportunity.
It's the same real.
It's like the cheesecake shit.
It's opportunity.
You know, it's
because okay, you gotta think about it. If he running around for Wendy Williams, like he might have walked or drove that same distance, just in different situations.
He was in New York living in her basement for no money while she making millions of dollars. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a normal person would have looked like, man, she getting all this money and she ain't giving me. That's how they would have looked at it. And people wouldn't. 90% of people wouldn't have did that. They just would have said no because I'm popping in South Carolina. Like they not looking like going to the #1 market in the world, going to New York radio, how that can just change your whole life. 99% of the people would have been like, man, fuck Wendy Williams. They'd have stayed they country ass in South Carolina, and who knows what would have happened with Charlamagne. So,
She probably threw him a little bone.
nah. He made money off of other opportunities, but he was broke though. Like he might host a party or some shit like that. He got his name up off of it, but no. That's why he didn't really fool with Wendy and them because they kind of could have threw him a bone.
Could have threw him a little bone. Put that
what?
on it.
Right, shout out to LaRussell, man. Round of applause to LaRussell. I always like to shout out LaRussell because LaRussell is like, he's somebody that took Nipsey's blueprint and put that shit to work, man. And that's something that we're gonna be doing a lot of this year. Nipsey had a thing called Proud to Pay, where basically he started it with the Crenshaw mixtape. He dropped it. He sold 1,000 of them for $100. So you do the math on that. Or 10,000. I forgot. How many.
That was mailbox. He sold them for $1,000.
That was 1,000, but he started it with
Crenshaw.
It was for $100. And that when he did it, everybody looked at him like, nigga, you crazy? Ain't nobody gonna buy $100. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z bought 1,000 of them motherfuckers for 10,000. So he sold them all in one day. So he made the crazy flip. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nipsey, but he started his Proud to Pay thing, and when he went on tour with that, he sold way more than that. But he started a thing where the shit was free. You could download the mixtape for free, but you can Proud to Pay. You can buy it for however much you want to buy it for. You only got $1, you got it for $1. Some might pay $1,000 or you know. What I'm saying?
How much support you
so
want to give?
LaRussell, he dropped the album beginning of the year. His goal is to sell 100,000 albums in 30 days. He already had, I think, 3,500 or something like that. He done sold one album for $5,000, and just today, Kyrie Irving bought an album for $11,000. Bought one of them for $11,000. So, and like I said, it's a Proud to Pay model. So you can, if you only got $1, you got it. You know, he been doing that with his concerts. He been doing that with everything, and I think that's just a beautiful, beautiful thing to do. It show you how to be independent. Like all you do is gotta build your fan base, and your fan base supports you. So, like I said, we're gonna be doing live shows, more live shows. We're gonna try to do live shows like once a month, and at our live
like
shows,
a live podcast or actual
live podcast. Like, so how we doing this podcast right now?
We're audience.
We're going to go somewhere and we're going to have an audience, and we're going to be on the stage and have an audience. Trying to set it up where we have like a residency at a location. That'll be coming real soon. But we're going to, one day out of the month, we're going to meet up here, Reason to Doubt.
Proud to Pay.
Live show. Proud to Pay show, though.
Whatever you got.
Whatever you got, we'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Come kick it with us. So.
We can work a few things out. What, man? I see that.
But just stay tuned for that. But LaRussell, he doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Nipsey, that was a vision of his. I always wanted to do things like that because I feel like what we doing is just like music is art. You know, like we entertaining people. So. And I want just to build more of a community. Like these live podcasts we're gonna do, we're gonna have some fun with them. We might have some little open mic. We might have a little comedy. We might do. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's gonna be the Ask the Doubted questions. So just stay tuned.
I ain't mean to cut you off. I think that'll be dope too because it'll be a little more intimate. Like when we tried to get when we did the Listen But We Don't Judge. You know, I thought more people was gonna participate, to be honest, but they didn't. But you got to think about everybody ain't that big stage ain't for everybody. People camera shy, you know. But I think with like a smaller setting, like you said, we build like a community, and then like if I know such and such gonna be here, then that person y'all show up all the time. So then now y'all kind of got used to each other. So I feel more comfortable talking in front of my community, the doubters. You know. So I think we can get more crowd engagement and have like more like sometimes deeper conversations. I think that'll be tight. Yep, we ain't really looking for, like I said, Proud to Pay. So it's not really about the money. It's about building a community. So it ain't even like we trying to pack it out. You know what I'm saying? I've had countless people ask me what we about to do. We having a day party, having a party, or y'all doing a podcast? Like y'all should do a podcast. Y'all should do a podcast. You know, people always want to see us like doing this. So it's like when the people want something, you gotta give the people what they want.
You got to give the people.
I saw that last event. People was calling me. So this a podcast? I ain't a podcast. Just come through, kick it.
And that
performance.
that's something we're gonna do this year too. It's gonna be very specific. You'll know. You know if you about to come and we just about to kick it. DJ Stino gonna do his thing, and we just about to have some fun. Then you gonna know if we're gonna be talking shit. It's gonna be a podcast, and then you really gonna know because it's not just gonna be it's gonna be a podcast show,
Live show.
A live show gonna be a lot different. But like I said, we trying to just build a community of people, so we're gonna be bringing people out, the live podcasts. What we doing, you gonna miss them. You know, we might go live on some shit, but I'm sure we're gonna have a few special guests from time to time, and that's when the live is gonna go off. We might not even take no video. It might be a couple pictures. You gotta be there to experience.
You gotta be there to know what happened.
you gotta be there to experience.
Be in the room.
So shout out to LaRussell. Very, very dope. We already gave the predictions. We made a joke. Joe Jack made a joke that started off. He was saying we're gonna start working out. You know how everybody had a little
New Year's resolution.
New Year's
I was
resolution.
dead serious.
But that's what I'm getting to. I'm not gonna say
To that boy.
I'm not gonna say like these are my New Year's resolutions and shit. Because I kind of started them a couple weeks ago.
Just goals.
But these are just some things that I'm going to work on in 2026. And I think the listeners is just give y'all some insight on how my mind frame is this year, man. And I think these things could benefit you. So, number one, I'm prioritizing my health. It's the main thing, and I'm talking, that's with everything. Like I got sick, even though it was just a little flu. I don't like that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just think it's things you could do, whether it's vitamins, whether it's your supplements, however you do. I'm just getting back on my health, prioritizing it. I'm focusing on my finances like I never had before. I just want to be fully stable when it comes to my finances, blowing a lot of money over the years. I just want to get that together. So with that, every month I'm making a different investment. Might just, you know what I'm saying, just paying attention to what I'm investing my money into. I'm going to read 10 books this year. This is usually what I do. Last year I slacked a little bit. I watch a documentary once a week. Feel like this shit y'all should do too, man. Just don't watch Tommy on Power. You know what I'm saying? Watch something and learn something. Make monthly goals, knock them out. Take a vacation, a major vacation with my family. But also plan at least 6 business trips to improve the pod. Minimum of 6. And then commit 2 hours of my day every day to learn something to make some money. Those are the things I'm doing 2026. I don't know, y'all want to call them resolutions. This shit ain't really resolutions because it's stuff that I already did. I'm just prioritizing these things. Y'all got anything y'all focusing on for the year?
I got a few. I know I want to learn a new skill. I'm not exactly sure on what that's going to be yet. What it's going to be used for. Huh?
Yoga.
I did. That shit hurt. See. I wrote down all my goals, which I hadn't done. I think I got away from that like 2 years ago. So I just want to be more specific and intentional on writing down my goals. Because, you can have goals and you can lose sight of them when the year get going and everything like that. So I really sat down and wrote down all my goals, making sure it's something that I'm reading every morning and things like that. And I only wrote down 3 major goals. That was something I know I did before, too, was just having too many goals. You know what I'm saying? If I got 10 to 20 goals in 1 year, you know what I'm saying, shit get to moving around and shaking and shit get lost sight. So I just made 3 major goals. Now, if I accomplish them early, could add some more, but just focus on the main 3. I'm not going to say what they are, but got 3 main goals. And just being more intentional on my time. Like saying no faster and then saying yes to stuff that aligns with my goals or what I got going on. You know, I feel like in my past I done gave a lot of time and energy to other people and trying to help them in their situations or help them build up this business plan or help them build up, you know, just anything pouring into them. You know what I'm saying? Pouring into people that ain't pouring back into me. Pause. That's kind of crazy, but it really wasn't crazy, but anyway.
Plausible.
Yeah, it's possible.
Plausible for sure.
But anyway,
Crazy as hell.
It was wild.
anyway, but just you know what I'm saying, being more focused on what I'm putting my time into and not just giving too many people my time and effort on trying to build up things for them and they not even really putting the effort that I'm putting into it. And I feel like that'll help not only my personal goals, but it'll help with the podcast and what our goals is. And that's just really it, man. I ain't got
health,
too many. But
health for sure. Prioritizing your health. Like niggas be laughing. I don't know why this shit is funny, but motherfuckers be laughing at me because I be riding my bike. My homeboy told me that that's some punk ass shit. I was like,
riding a bike is punk ass shit.
Yeah. He like, man, I'm gonna go walking. I'll go walk the track or something, but I ain't riding no bike. I'm like,
I feel like that's more boring
stupid.
than,
But I mean, I like riding my bike. I ride around my neighborhood. I'll go to a park or something, go to a trail. It's peaceful as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really big on hills and shit. Like as long as it's flat, you know. I think like niggas can lift weights and all that stuff. I would probably incorporate that, but cardio is more important. You know what I'm saying? Getting that blood pumping and shit. We ain't getting no younger, but other than that, it's like being more available for the podcast. We not just content. Period. Like I do a lot of shit at home, you know, with my brand, and just you know, I go to the store, I cop my material, you know, just bagging my stuff. Like I got a whole process, and nobody sees it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just from Instagram to TikTok to Facebook, like I plan on making more content and making myself available to put out more content for the podcast. Cause it's some bread in all of that.
That was one thing I was slacking on that I wanted to do last year was more content that I didn't do. But at the start of this year, I'd already made several videos. I just haven't put them out yet. Mm-hmm. But like you were saying, this was like your everyday process, like with the brand and everything like that. I was doing that with my logistics business. I made a video last week. I just got to put the voiceovers to it. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people be asking me like, how you do this, how you do that, or like, what did that look like in a day and stuff like that. So I basically just did like a for one of my loads, I just did like how the whole process work, how we load, how we unload, everything like that. Mm-hmm. I just got to get to the voiceover part of it. But I want to do more of those because I get a lot of questions about different stuff that I be posting and like what they mean or how they working. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I'm going to just answer all those questions without having to DM everybody back. Just gonna throw the content out there.
Yeah, and then becoming, building a better relationship with my kids and shit too, because they transitioning right now. They older and they got their own lives now. You know what I mean? Right, dating and high school and stuff like that. It's like you can kind of like lose them. You know, kind of make they start making different decisions and shit like that. So, and they both live in St. Louis. They not in the house with me, which makes it a little harder. So it's my job as a parent to keep that relationship good, keep the relationship good, and keep the line of communication open. Let them know that they can talk to me about anything, because I made a bunch of fucking mistakes that I don't want them to make. So just being a better version of me overall. So I don't talk about this like it's kind of like a thing, but I really start calling myself Big Joe Jack, because Joe Jack and Big Joe Jack are two totally different people. Like Joe Jack they've been calling me Joe Jack since middle school. But like I went through a transition to where I kind of got my shit together. I figured a lot of shit out, and then I just wasn't thinking the same. You know, I feel like I grew. You know what I'm saying? And that's when the Big Joe Jack came in. So just becoming a better version of myself, whatever that looks like for me, it should look like for y'all. You know, become a better version of yourself. Don't switch up for nobody. Shout out to Steam, be yourself. But just become a better version of yourself.
Facts.
For sure. Man, I'm same thing, man. I'm big on health too. Nigga turned 40 and 25, man. So 26, I'm just focusing on my health. I'm focusing on growing my business a little bit more, man. And when I became, I used to be, before I became an entrepreneur, I was a company man. So I used to be prompt on everything. I didn't play about being at work late. I used to get to work early, stuff like that. And I became lax in my just in my routine, man. I put things off. I eventually do them, but I don't do them with the precision that I used to do them with.
You don't necessarily have to,
because I don't have to no more. So I have become lazy since I've become an entrepreneur. So I want to tighten up and get that together, man. And like you said, I got my son to be 18 in a couple of days, so I have a adult in the house with me, man. And our relationship got better, this last year. So I'm gonna focus on building, getting him on the right path, getting him to adulthood, manhood, showing him the ropes. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to in 26. Man, I'm focusing on, because for a long time I ain't gonna say I put myself to the back, but I cater to everybody else before I cater to myself. You know what I'm saying? I just what I do. You know what I'm saying? Protect everybody else, provide for everybody else, and so this year I'm gonna take care of old 60, and as well as my son, and grow the business, and I'm gonna get things even tighter than what they used to be. So things is looking up. We up. You know what I'm saying? We up.
Nah, man, I feel like this has been a good episode. We kind of telling y'all, painting the blueprint out, man. Like I said, y'all about to see Reason to Doubt all year long. Y'all about to see us, popping our shit a little bit. These events, I just feel like 2025 was a crazy year for us. We did some things that never been seen before, never been done. That's something I always say with this Reason to Doubt shit, with this podcasting. Yeah, I know it seemed like everybody got a podcast, everybody doing this. Everybody not doing what we doing. I know a lot of people, y'all having fun. A lot of people making music, making content. Y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all be on the internet. Y'all getting paid off Facebook and content creating. What we doing is something a little different. We not in the lane trying to do what y'all doing. We doing our own thing, man. Y'all get in line. Hopefully y'all support us. If y'all don't, it don't really matter. Y'all gonna have to see us. So if you hating, it sucks for you, because shit gonna be undeniable, man. We're gonna get up out of here. We end every episode the same. Just because they couldn't do it doesn't mean you can't. Is the slogan for Reason to Doubt. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for listening. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. We'll see y'all next week.
Let's get a toast. Champagne, yeah.
Champagne?
26.
Hey, man, this is the 2026 Reason to Doubt, to the biggest year of our lives, man, when it comes to this podcast shit. We just the beginning. We're about to take off. Cheers to the new year.
Bubbly.